Namaste, welcome back to 365 Days of Healing. So it's Greg here again, and today we're talking about milking the good, starving the negative. This is a concept which is based on the law of attraction. I heard the term milk the good, so I have to give credit to her, by an astrologer on YouTube named Pam Gregory. And it just hit with me straight away. As soon as I heard her say that, I said to myself, this is the perfect way to explain to someone in layman's terms the law of attraction. We need to focus on that which we want to expand and we want more of. So when it comes to your own 360 days of healing, how can you expand on what you want more of if you don't even know what it is? And so many people, some of our trainees even, people who we work with on a daily basis, can't put into words exactly what they want more of. And if they do, a lot of the time, it's confused with the ego wants rather than the soul wants. Okay, so the ego wants things like clothing and labels and cars and more money, and it's really tricky because the ego will tell you, yeah, but if I can just pay off my mortgage or pay these bills, then I'll be able to help other people. Then I'll be able to do this. Sometimes the ego says, oh, I just can't have this digestive system problem anymore. I can't have this anxiety, or I can't have this migraine anymore. Sorry, that's still the ego. It creeps in saying, if you fix this, you'll be better tomorrow. However, the best way to milk the good is to actually work out what nourishes you at an energetic level. Emotions that nourish you, conversations that nourish you, healing rituals that nourish you, things that nourish you. So, okay, that might still have a little bit of the ego influence, because for me, it's a sound bowl healing. That's probably the number one healing ritual that I love. So lying on the floor, sound bowls all around me, listening to the music, maybe acupuncture as well. And I know that that lifts me to a new vibration. But there's other things that milk the good as well. Focus on your health, not your disease. So if you wake up and you've got a sore leg or a sore back and you've got a migraine, focus on what's going well. If you can still see clearly, say, oh, I've got this perfect vision and this is allowing me to see all around me so I can move forward through my back pain. Or if you've got a terrible digestive system, but your legs are still healthy, say, I'm going to focus today on going for a beautiful walk because I know that I'm so lucky to have these strong legs that can walk me through life. So we're trying to milk the good. We're not focusing on what the problem is. We're focusing on what the world has given us to work with. It's the same with our language, and it's particularly the same with our conversations. So have an examination in your own time with who you surround yourself with. Now, this can be difficult because if you're in a professional capacity, if you're working to pay the bills, then you might have to sit with people in an office or work with a manager or a colleague who is negative or who wants to focus on the bad stuff. However, you can still work with cleansing techniques. We go over them in the 365 Days of Healing, don't we? So working to cleanse your aura, keep your energy strong, and maybe have that goal in the future to move into a different workplace scenario so that you can realign. But for now, focus on who you surround yourself with. When you're speaking on the phone, are you talking to a friend that just likes to gossip, or a friend that wants to complain about their health or complain about their partner or complain that they never have any money? Maybe you're that friend. That's okay. Just be aware of it. Are you spending a lot of time because you feel obliged? Oh, I have to call my mum because I'm the only one she has. Or I'm going to go chase up that friend because I know that they're having a hard time. If it's an obliged feeling or a guilty feeling, or you're doing it because you want to pedestal yourself and feel better about how you're helping people, it's still not milking the good. You've got to be free to encourage those relationships that set your soul on fire. So find a yoga class. If you're not near a My Health studio, find a yoga class or a sound healing session, or join us online and expose yourself to more and more and more of what makes you feel good. Milk the good, as Pam Gregory says, because when we focus on what nourishes us at a soul level, that will expand. And yes, that means, we can't create more time. We still have 24 hours in a day. So if you're busy, full, you'll have to cut some things out. And that's a really important part of healing as well. Cut out relationships that are no longer serving you. Cut out people in your life who aren't aligned with you. It sometimes can seem a little bit harsh, but it's the kindest thing to do for yourself and for others as well. Cut out endless pursuits that keep you in a situation, whether it's out in front of the TV or eating food that's low vibration. That's not good. You don't want to milk that. You don't want to bring more of that into your life. You want to let that go. And yes, this takes discipline, but anything worth changing is going to take a little bit of discipline to get out of those stuck habits and to propel you forward. So remember from today the words of wisdom of Pam Gregory, one of our friends in the YouTube community. So look her up as well, because her astrology channel, wow, Carrie Ann and I absolutely love it. It's phenomenal, her information. She's just a beautiful energy source to follow. But her words of wisdom, milk the good. You are worth it. Namaste. Thanks for joining us again for 365 Days of Healing. I'll see you again soon.